Alright, we are making my apple pie that I created back in 2007. Alright, here's the recipe. Here are the ingredients you're going to need. You need flour, a deep dish pie crust, some cinnamon, some butter, salt, sugar, and about 7 cups of apples. And I had to show you this because this is what came in the bag. And I had to use like 8 or 9 of those to get the 7 cups. So I just wanted to show you that. Even though the recipe says 5 to 6 large apples, that is not true. Okay? And also, you can mix and match the apples. So you can have a sweet one and a tart one, which is what I usually use. But they didn't have any of those Granny Smith apples in the bag, so I couldn't do that. So I just bought a bag of Red Delicious apples. Anyway, we're going to clear all this away and get started on making this pie. Alright, so to this pan I added the 7 cups of apples. I added the 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, the 3 tablespoons of flour, the half a teaspoon of salt, and the 2 tablespoons of butter. And I've mixed it all up. I started from the bottom and kind of worked my way up on top. Okay, so we didn't break up those apples. Okay, and now we're going to spread this out kind of even. All right. Now I'm going to cover it. Okay, we're going to set it on low. About that. And we're going to let these cook. And these are going to produce a nice caramel type sauce. Okay, and you are going to want to stir it every now and then, you know, to keep it from sticking, but you do not need to add any water or anything. It will make its own juice. Okay, so we'll be right back and I'll show you how that looks. Alright, I was just stirring this and I wanted to show you. See how it's making its own juice? Alright, and the apples are starting to cook slowly. So I'm just going to recover this and let it continue cooking, and it's going to make even more yummy juice. It's actually like a caramel sauce, like I told you earlier. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let this finish cooking, okay? Okay, we have got the apples ready to go into the pie. They're softened, but do you see that caramel sauce in there? Look at that. See? So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the pie shell, and I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, and I have put the apples in the pie shell. Now we're going to go ahead and top it. Okay? Alright, I'll be right back and show you that. And here's what it looks like after you take it away from the pie plate. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I'm doing to get those edges to be together, okay? I'm just squishing them together like that. Okay, and pushing down the slightest pressure just to seal the edges. Okay, so there you go. And now we're going to get this into the oven. And here's that apple pie in the oven. Okay, we're going to cook that until it's done and golden brown, and then we'll take it out. And I'll show you what it looks like when we take it out. Okay, our apple pie is done, and as you can see, it's starting to fall apart a little bit, so I took it out of the oven. I'm going to let it cool, and then I'll go ahead and cut a piece and show you what it looks like on the inside. Now, if you wanted to make a homemade pie crust, that is perfectly admirable, but I did use a store-bought pie crust for ease. I only have Thanksgiving off, so anyway, I just wanted to show you this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven.